China has now formally charged Canadians Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig with spying. The two were arrested a year and a half ago. Joining me now is Charles Burton, Senior Fellow at the Macdonald-Laurier Institute. Charles, thanks for joining us this morning. So now they've been charged with spying. What happens now?
Well, you know, the charge having been given, they will surely be convicted because the Chinese process is that they've had a long period of investigation by an institution they call the Procuratorate, and so they've determined that the charges will stand up in court. It's very unlikely that they will not be found guilty of espionage, but we don't know exactly what that's going to be, and we probably never will, as their trial will be held in secret probably over half a day. So inevitably they're going to be charged, they're going to be tried, they're going to be convicted, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I mean, you say very likely, inevitably. China has a, 99% conviction rate for those charges in Chinese courts. So can you give us a little bit more detail about the justice system? You say that we won't know the details. What will we know about what goes on?
Well, they were initially taken in by the Ministry of State Security, who interrogated them ruthlessly for several months. Then they were transferred into the into a general prison population where they were investigated by the Procuratorate. Now they've been found guilty of espionage. And, you know, these charges, the determination of the charge is set by the Chinese Communist Party's Politics and Law Commission. So there will not be any independent adjudication based on evidence of their crimes. They will be surely found guilty because the Chinese Communist Party has determined that that's the way it's going to go. Then we'll see sentencing. There's a possibility that they might be released before they start serving their sentence, and that would be something I would certainly welcome. But it looks pretty grim, and I feel very sorry. I think it's possible that the Chinese may bring them out in orange jumpsuits to give false confessions to try and back up the the validity of this process. But I don't believe that Kovrig and Spavor have done anything in the way of espionage or anything wrong, and we have no evidence whatsoever that they did.
Charles Burton, we appreciate your time and your insight this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good to speak with you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.